Gonna give it a minute here, get some people to jump on. I'm gonna do for that a quick little video on JeepAndBass since we haven't heard anything from that build for a minute. We're just chilling on a Sunday afternoon, just got home and had a little bit of fun yesterday with the Jeep, so it's sitting here getting charged. We already got someone going first. Cool. Nick Ron 06. Nice. What's up, Dylan? So yeah, we went out yesterday, got some demos in, hung out, played the Jeep. She did all right. I wasn't completely impressed the entire time with it. I was having some issues with amplifiers, and I don't know why or what, but it was goofing up a couple of times. But by the time we got to the show, it seemed to play pretty good. I was being a little easy on it. Did get some stinky speakers, so I guess I wasn't super easy on it, but took it home today and was quite a bit louder for some reason, so I don't know. But that's where it is. So we just had some fun yesterday. Yeah, I had some hot stinky subs, so I know I was working them, but something just wasn't right most of the day yesterday, so I don't know. I think by the time you heard it, Dylan, it was doing fine, but like earlier in the day things were kind of like hit and miss with it, but maybe I'm just picky. But anyway, all right, let's see, comment SAC area anytime soon. Dude, you missed a show yesterday. I was in SAC just yesterday. The SSE show was yesterday afternoon, so we were just there. What's up from Florida? Anyway, this video is not really of anything. I just wanted to say hi to you guys. I got a video uploading right now on JeepAndBass from yesterday, so that should be up in the next couple hours if you guys want to check it out. It's just a short little video, but figured I'd say hi to y'all and show you what's going on. So we have broke doors again. This door is doing all right except the hinge, and then this is ripping all the way up there, so that's getting nice. And then the real problem door, the problem child over here, this one, she's ripping up here, she's ripping down here, she's ripping, where else was she ripping? She's ripping up here, that's all ripping over here, ripping over here, ripping up here, ripping in here, ripping in here. We just welded it and ripped it again, and then it's ripping over here. Yeah, so this door's done just about. And then we were ripping in here and that's fixed, but for now this was ripping, but I got a plate on it. So anyway, maintenance, but otherwise everything's going pretty good. I don't know how many of you guys watched like the last couple videos. I got the Civic was stolen a while back, if you guys know about that, and hopefully this week I can get a video put together of what I'm doing to replace it, because they never found it and I lost my equipment and it sucks. But right now I'm driving in like another rental. Like this is like my third rental I've gone through in the meantime, and we're just waiting. But so it's going to be a big like surprise. Hopefully I worked out something really cool, and so stay tuned. We'll be doing a video on a new vehicle pretty quickly, so I'll probably reveal that on my social media like tomorrow or the next day. I got to see what they're up to, but right now we'll read you guys comments real quick. Craig is commenting. What's up, Craig? Video's uploading right now from yesterday. If you're still watching, it'll be up in like an hour or two. It's just like a 4-minute video. Florida. Yeah, Slam. Everybody asks because Slam just is happening like right now or yesterday or partly today, I guess. But I don't know how to get this thing to Slam. Like geographically 2,000 plus miles one way. It's like really tricky to not only drive this that far, but to have anything to tow this that far within a reasonable amount of time. So I just started a new job, and that opens up some options, but down the road, because right now I don't want to take the liberty of you know, taking like a week off or something like that. Where Slam might almost be like a 2-week sort of venture for me, just to physically get everything there and not overdo it. You know, you can't travel that much, and then they expect to just jump right back to work. You know, that's not really smart, at least in my point of view. But yeah, it's in the works. I might like fly out there one year first. I just couldn't make it happen right now. It's like that one show that I just never could justify doing, because I felt like if I went, I would, you know, I'd feel naked if I didn't bring the Jeep, if you guys know what I mean. Love your body, man. What's up? Thank you from Georgia, Gainesville. What's up, Ray from Baco? Yeah, I've been fixing her, but I can't keep up. I think if you guys saw like a video I did a little while back, I got some spare doors, but I gotta get them painted, so they can't really go on here yet. But I mean, they still open and close. That's what matters. Just getting through your comments. Hey, Chris, what's up? From Mesa. Yeah, thanks for checking out the channel. He's not even home right now, but well, he just got that truck, and he threw a radiator in his other truck today, and they're out test driving it, see if the thermostat and all that's doing what they're supposed to. So that's what Mom and Dad are up to. Thanks for checking out the Jeep last night. Yeah, man, no problem. It's a freaking nice sounding box in there that Gately threw in there. That's awesome. That's Marvin. Time for a different door. Yeah, I know. Can I hire you to build a box? I just like turned down a bunch of people last night. They were asking, and I'm trying to get out of doing a lot of builds right now. I got Craig, and it's like a handful right there. We're just trying to get that thing up to the 170 mark or beyond. We're trying to build a loud build, and with the job and life and getting out of school, I've decided like it's not smart to just keep on taking work and working myself like that, because I'm trying to get good at the new job. You know, it's pretty steep learning curve where I'm at. I'm working for a civil engineering firm, and not only am I doing like a full like 40-hour week, doesn't seem like much, but it's a 40-hour week right now. On top of I commute an extra 3 hours a day, so I'm, you know, looking at almost, you know, a 12-hour day just to work right now until I can get closer. And I'm looking at moving and doing things, but now that I just graduated, I'm not completely there yet. I needed to get myself a daily vehicle, so that's what we've been working on, and other things. But we need to hire Gary Killian. I didn't know Gary Killian built anything, but he has some loud stuff. But yeah, so the answer to that question, I'm not really doing any building right now. I still do like designs here and there, so if you check out the website. But I'm getting lost in the comments here. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen you a few times, OG Airbender, on the YouTube, so I appreciate that you comment and do all that cool stuff. But yeah, it's probably a boring video, but just answering questions right now while I'm waiting for the other one to upload, because we're doing all that. But coming from Modesto, let's see, can you talk about your experience underpowering with, all right, so you want to push 4500 watt RMS FI sub, only 2K RMS amp. Not sure if it's a good idea. My entire like career up until like maybe the last year or two consisted of underpowering speakers. Well, actually no, that's a lie. I've overpowered speakers before that, but as far as like pre 612s build, I think the 218s kind of like were overpowered a few times, but like before I broke a 60 life, so maybe 2 to 3 years ago, about 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, my entire career of audio was like underpowering subs because I could never afford real good amplifiers. And the whole idea behind that is, number one, don't clip it. Like, I clip a little bit, but you gotta know where to stop. You don't want to clip your equipment regardless. The way to get around it is to build very large enclosures. I'm talking like excessively large enclosures, several cubic feet larger sometimes, depending on the brand and the compliance of the speakers and the power available. I mean, you can get things to be somewhat louder even in the wrong size enclosure if you're really strapped on power. There are pros and cons to that, but I mean, that's the number one get around. And I would also say tune slightly higher in those circumstances. Like, you know, don't tune your box at 28 hertz. If you're way underpowered, you're never gonna get anything out of it as far as output. And you know, there's all kind of other reasons, but I would say the biggest thing you can do is just throw it in a big box for now until you get power. And then when you get power, you gotta shrink your box down for the most part. And that applies to like ported and most like 6th order style enclosures. And then you know, like 4th orders, I'm not as skilled there, but essentially having the larger front chamber, so you get that wide ratio of, you know, sealed versus ported. That'll help you increase your sound. You know, as far as level goes, it doesn't necessarily mean it'll sound better, but that's kind of how you get the output out of lower power applications. But it's totally safe to run speakers underpowered as long as you're doing it clean. And if you do clip, you know, keep very close note as to what that speaker's doing and smelling like. So hopefully I answered that a little bit. Cincinnati watching, cool, thanks. You can make a trip out to Texas. I know. Hey, check this out. This rental's from Texas. This is about as close as I've been. Heck yeah. So good old Texas. Love you guys. 166.5. Yeah, we're getting there. You guys will see the video here pretty quick of the run that we did. So Craig knows what's up. I get it. I only build for me now. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of down to like Team Astro and Bass, which is what we've dubbed Craig and I's builds, like for the most part his build, and then my own personal build, which I hardly seem to have time to work on as it is. So it's just one of those things. I can't earn enough to make up for the time I have to invest and the extra stress that it throws on me for trying to keep people happy. I just did an install and it was like I rushed that weekend and I was burnt out by the end, and I just wish I had, you know, forwarded them to someone else that would have been able to do it with less stress involved or something. But nevertheless, it came out nice, and I felt like I did a good job for what I had to work with as far as time and materials. Oh, Gary Keeling hauls vehicles. That's what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, he don't do any building, but he knows how to haul. I know that. I met him a time or two, but don't really correspond with Gary. But that's cool. All right, if you guys just got on and we're asking about the Civic, I got a question here from Kyle. Civic's gone like totally forever. It's never coming back as far as I know, because I just got paid out from insurance and it was never reported found. And I bet that it's like been stripped and gutted and trashed and dumped somewhere. I would imagine what's going on out around this area of California is getting very scary. It's crazy. I got the car stolen from my school parking lot in the parking garage while I was in class, to walk out and find it gone. That's disheartening. And it wasn't like it was a very like expensive car or anything, but it was still my car and I loved it regardless of how shitty it actually was. But I mean, I was a little bit teared up a couple times. My girlfriend actually really cried, and I'm like, you know, it's kind of funny to say, well, I cried over a vehicle, but I mean, I spent a good 3 years with it and had some fun with it, and it was still my property, and it was stolen regardless of what or how much it was worth, you know. So it's gone, but we have great, awesome news. So you guys just gotta wait a few more days do a demo. I could probably do a demo, although it's charging. I have to make it kind of short because I hate playing it right by the house. Because every time I get back in the house, everything's kind of like knocked over. But let's get through a couple comments before we start this. I don't even know that I have my keys. I don't even have my keys. Why did I come out here without keys? Let's go get keys. I'll walk you guys into the house real quick. I'm gonna flip this around. All right, we're gonna go grab some keys. Maybe we'll play it for a minute. I don't want to like disturb the environment out here, but it's got the air conditioner going. Where did the keys go? Here's the keys. Got some trophies chilling in the corner here. So all right, keep looking at these comments real quick while I get back out to the car. I gotta get my shoes back in. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you're making fun of the car. Yeah, I don't know what they did with the Civic. They probably did things like that. Doing weird things. What class are you running the Jeep in? It depends on the organization that you're referring to, but like, I'm thinking about Mecha. I've been doing Mecha M5. That's your headrest class, and I want to go down in class again, which means they got to start clamping my amplifiers, so I gotta do some work. So we're gonna actually be pulling some amps out sooner or later. So we'll do a video hopefully on that. A couple more comments. How about I get back to the comments after we play it real quick. Yeah, so the Civic's gone if you guys just joined. Just talked about that a little bit, and we got good news though. Insurance did good and paid out well, and I used it for a down, and we'll be revealing what I bought pretty quickly here. But let's start. I got all my tools like scattered out right now because I was just kind of going through my tool bag here, but we'll still play it for a minute. You guys are lucky I never normally play this on live videos because I always get in trouble. right, can you guys hear me now? I think my Bluetooth goofed us up on the stupid stereo. Okay, yeah. So what it was doing was my Bluetooth was connected to the stereo, and the stereo was trying to use this mic, I think. All right, sorry everybody. Basically, what just happened was parents came home, and they don't like playing this thing around here. So I got permission for like a quick hit here, but mom said it was okay. So gotta love moms. And yeah, I'm living at home right now because I just graduated, so you guys know what's up. I am paying rent, like a good chunk of rent, so it's not like I'm freeloading. Man, what the hell am I gonna play? Still got 42 watching. I'm losing people. Sorry, everybody. All right, let's play. No. Gotta play something clean for YouTube and everybody.
Looking for the law while I push my luck. You see a loud shotgun like it ain't no thing. Turn the radio on so the girl can sing right. Pulling to the party like y'all was up. Tonight is bottoms up. Girl, I gotta tip my hat. Never thought a country song making me like that, yeah. And she's doing it days ago. She got you tapping on your brush, oh. Hey, dog, check this out, man. It's how the girls do it in the dirty side, yeah. Have you on me, can I marry you? Tonight is bottoms up.
All right, guys, that's all I'm gonna do because I'm lucky to have even been able to do that without leaving. But anyway, I'm gonna let it charge again. I bet you're true on that. She probably, I don't know why Dad hasn't even paid attention, but anyway, that'll be good. I'll keep answering you guys' questions for now. But hopefully that tied you over. Okay, she just texted me. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right. So there's your demo. You can stop asking for it for a bit because I'm not leaving right now because I'm still hooked up to the charger. Oh, Okay, I gotta get back. So we got our audio back. We played their song, and now. Oh, head unit. If you're still watching, William, this is a Pioneer DEHX 8800 BHS, and I like this one. But I like it more than the Pioneer 80 PRS because number one, the price point. Number two, it's a lot more simple to use. The 80 PRS is like always a pain in the butt, honestly, and they like seem to break a lot. For like the faces break off of them. This one's about a year old, so it's good. Yeah, Mom is cool to a point, and then she actually hears it and then realizes the decision she made on letting me play it. All right, so yeah, Sac area, dude. Bobby Gately is the #1 box builder in Sacramento. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or but. Bobby Gately at Gately Audio, go hit him up. He made these doors. So he's the #1. He sells prefabs through Sky High Car Audio as well. And I believe if you go down to the shop personally, you get better pricing anyways, because you don't have to do shipping. So hit up Bobby Gately if you guys are in the Northern California or anywhere, honestly, because Sky High Car Audio will sell his boxes to anywhere in the United States, as far as I know. I don't know about overseas, but anyway. Yeah, you guys are funny. No, mom's done with it already. Never been to Slam. I would like to go, but I don't know how to go yet because it's so far. So someone asked me that earlier, and it's 2,000-mile trip one way. So Slam is not in the foreseeable future yet. Ooh, a Corvette. Damn, son, slow down. You're not gonna make it around that corner. All right, a few more questions, and we'll probably end it here at the half-hour mark. Because you guys got a video coming right now as we speak. Them Gately doors, I know it. Watch out, thought I saw your mom with the broom. That's funny. But yeah, guys, so yeah, Dad's playing with the new trucks right now. But yeah, that was our little live update. I'll go over the Civic again one more time for those of you who haven't heard, but Civic was stolen right off of campus while I was in school. Walk out, it's gone. Filed a police report. They never found it. It's going on like a month and a half. So I scrambled together and took my insurance claim money and worked on a down for a vehicle. So we're going to reveal to you guys what vehicle I picked and all that probably this week. I'm going to get it tomorrow. Well, I actually had it for a week. I've been trying to keep it a secret so that they could finish installing all the dealer options on it that I had put on. So we'll be sharing that very shortly. I pick it up tomorrow evening, hopefully, or Tuesday evening, depending on how far along they get with installation. But that should be a lot of fun to show you guys what I got, because I love it. It's awesome. So new vehicle on the way. We have replaced the old Civic. So if you guys don't check out my Instagram or social media, like Facebook page or anything, then head on over there at some point. It's JeepAndBass. Just search anywhere for JeepAndBass and you'll come up with it on Instagram or Facebook. And you'll see first, before anyone else, what I bought and any other updates. So yeah, we have an 80 PRS in Craig's build right now, and it's like basically set it one time and like just don't mess with it kind of thing. It's a pain in the butt. While I'm in the States, New Zealand, oh sweet, welcome to the States. Hope you enjoy our diverse nation here, full of good and bad, I would say. TDI swapping, man, I'm not TDI swapping this. This got the Jeep 4.0, man. Look at how many miles are on this thing. Look at how many miles. That's even wrong, actually, because I never re-geared my speedometer for the bigger tires, so I actually have probably more miles than it reads. But no, I can't do that. I got a parts Jeep hanging out down there. That one's got an engine for me if I ever need it. And this one runs great. I like it. I would like more power, though. But that's all about going down to the machine shop and spending some money. Build one. But are you going to reveal on YouTube or Instagram? Honestly, you guys will see Instagram and Facebook first is when I'll reveal the new vehicle. And then I'll try to like make YouTube like as soon as possible. Maybe do live. So that there's no lag there. Like if I have to edit a video, it obviously comes out a little later than live. Oh, and I do have a demo video of this that I got to upload too. But we put Craig's video up first. So like a couple hours, literally, you guys will get another video. It's a short one, but a little something. Yeah, so brand new vehicle, which I've never done that before, but granddaughter time, so peace, release. Yep, go have fun Sunday. Enjoy. Glad you guys got to watch a little bit. I don't know why the heck this is back here. It's like some bread tie or something. Yeah, I think the next thing we're gonna do is you guys gonna get Craig's video from yesterday at the competition. It's a new score that we put up, so that's coming up today. So stay tuned, watch your feeds, and hopefully hit the bell notification so you're getting updates on YouTube videos. The next thing, we'll probably upload this playing. I got a little video of Josie doing a hair trick in it, so we'll put that up. And then the next video after that should be the car reveal. And then the next video should be pulling a few amps out of here. We're gonna do some changes, and I wanted to do a little bit of a cosmetic update on this amp. So hopefully it turns out the way I'm envisioning and it looks cool. Got Rusty at DC Audio sending me a little goodie. Actually, I think Craig's picking it up from DC because he's got to go up there. So anyway, we're gonna like try to spruce up the back like just a little bit. We're not doing anything crazy, but I gotta pull 2 amps so I can rewire a few things for my new Mecha class. I'm going back into M4, and they need to clamp the amplifiers. And normally I would just be like, well, clamp the top one. You know, you clamp it, and then you put your 2 voltage probes in there, and that's how you know how many watts you're producing. And in the past, they were cool with just doing 1 amp and then multiplying it by 3 because I have 3 of them. New rules this year, because I guess people were like cheating that. They want to clamp all the amps at once, and since this amp is aimed this way and the middle amp is aimed backwards and then the bottom amp is the regular way, my wires don't ever meet, so I can't clamp all 3 amps at once without extending my wires. So I gotta actually get in there and do that. And then in the meantime, I want to spruce up that top amp, make it look kind of cool. So we'll do a video. Meleos 22nd. Oh, there's one at Meleos on the 22nd at Nyman's shop on the 22nd. Because I think I'm going to Bay Area for a Mecha show on the 22nd. But I might not do that. I don't know yet. It depends on how far I get on with amp swap that I'm just talking about. But heck yeah, man. Thanks for hitting the notification bell. But appreciate everybody. What would those Bobby Gately's cost you if you were anyone else? Bobby was like throwing out like $4,000 for a pair. I think with speakers. I can't say for sure. It might have been without. And that sounds like a lot of money, but like it took him like a full-on straight week to work on these, and he had to set aside all his other work. So these are not simple to make whatsoever. You know, maybe he's faster now because the learning curve is different because this was his first set. But I mean, there's a lot of work. Like the sanding, I would say would be #1 as far as time. Build the motor. I thought we were just. Well, I can build things in California, but I have to be very selective, and you have to get it barred. So basically, the Jeep I have sitting over there is a 1992, which changes out quite a few components. Like it deletes the EGR valve, which is the #1 big like headache I'm having. So I can't directly swap it in there. Where California requires that if I were to swap that engine in there, that I would have to swap not only the engine but all its components, including like the computer, the wiring harness. I mean, the wiring harness only because it's the only way to connect to the computer, and update this thing to OBD2, I believe, or OBD1, where right now it's not OBD at all. It's a Renix Jeep, and if you guys know anything about Jeeps, those are basically like strapping like a $12 calculator to an engine. Like they don't do much. So in order to make California happy, I'd have to swap everything over and then get it barred and approved, which could be a very headache type of process. But in that process, basically you could build the internals in the engine any way you like, as long as the computer doesn't have any check lights come on and the emissions themselves are clean. So I guess I need to research it more, but as far as I know, it's going to be a pain. But I have all the stuff, so it's just a matter of getting around to it, and that means I have to retire the Jeep for a season probably to put the time into a new engine and really go through it the way I want. his boxes range depending on what you got. So Bobby, if you guys go on skyhikeraudio.com, look up Gately audio boxes on there. You get all the pricing for his prefabs, but I think they start at like 500 and go from there. And they're not like actual prefabs. They're like hand built. I've built some myself. Like I've gone down and helped for a day and stained them and sanded them. They're really high quality. And I just got a demo of a box last night with 2 Sundown ZV3s or ZV412s, and it was very, very impressive. So they're great sounding boxes, and they look great too. So I say it's worth every penny to get that kind of quality. And he's using this same wood on all of them. I mean, this stuff is really nice. You can see how many layers it has and how there's no like real knots in it or anything. So you're not only buying a box, you're buying really a quality piece of wood, which has value. So how much would the 15s like your 12s cost along with 4th order design? That's a good question for Jeff Vu. I think he's revising the motors on these, and like I've said before, it's hard to get a hold of these because of how limited his business scope is. He's not really like a real big business selling these all the time, so getting them is tough. But if you were to get a hold of Jeff, like I could try to help. And if he had any, I would say the 12s and 15s are like 600 a piece, in that range probably, and then you'd have to look at shipping. It's just really tough to, you know, actually sell things on that scale when you're competing against brands that are established. So, I mean, that's the reality there. But that gives you a price. If you would like good quality audio at a more reasonable cost for what you get, and you know, with all that company backing, I am a DCBass.com and get all that stuff for DC audio, so including these amplifiers. But anyway, I think I'm gonna run it or call it good there. But appreciate you guys watching. It's a little update. Stay tuned. We got some stuff coming up, and